All right, ladies of Columbus, Georgia, Young Lives. Hello, it's Erica here on a Monday afternoon, and I'm outside enjoying a little fresh air and hoping that it will stay quiet. I just did the first recording, and one of my children came out of that door and interrupted. So we'll see if we can get through this without anybody coming to call my name. But it's a beautiful day, and I hope that you're enjoying at least the beautiful weather. I know that there's not a lot to do and not a lot of places to go, but I hope that you're encouraged and at least getting a little sunshine on your face. I hope you've smiled today. I hope something has made you laugh. I hope that you're learning things about your family, about your son or your daughter in this extended time together. Here's one thing that I learned about my daughter. I have a 7-year-old daughter, and here's the thing that I learned about her is that she really loves 90s R&B music. This weekend we had a little karaoke session, and she really liked listening to Babyface and to 112 and to Jodeci. And you might be saying, Miss Erica, I don't know who those people are. Well, you should ask your mom or your dad or somebody older in your house, because they're probably around my age, and they will know who they are. So there's that for you. That's what I learned from my daughter this weekend. So we'll continue to do karaoke sessions and enjoy my music, not this new stuff that she likes to listen to. But I did want to share a verse with you today, just as a way to encourage you, maybe to lift your spirits a little bit if you are down, and if not, just as a way for you to have some word in your life. And so it's in Proverbs, the 3rd chapter, and it's verses 5 and 6. And I'll tell you this. I memorized this verse my senior year in high school. Right after my senior year, I was on a camping trip with my Young Life leader, and it was a really hard trip. We were out in the wilderness, and we were camping, and we were putting up tents every night, and I was pretty miserable. And I was actually kind of mad at my Young Life leader because I didn't want to be there. And I felt like I had been tricked. And so I was out there and I was really having a hard time. And one of the guides who was with us asked me to memorize this verse, and it stuck with me. And I've remembered it since that time that I memorized it. And so I know it by heart now. And so maybe a challenge for you this week is maybe that you would try to commit this verse or another verse to memory. But it's Proverbs 3, 5, and 6, and it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight." Him being God is who we are talking about when we're talking about trusting in the Lord. And I would say this, I know that trusting can be a tough thing. I've definitely had some issues with trust in my life. Definitely have had times when it was hard for me to put my trust, my faith into people, because people let you down. People mess up and they make mistakes and they don't come through like they say they are going to. But God, the one who loves you and created you, he never fails. He never lets you down. And so you can put your full trust into him, knowing that he will always do what he says he's going to do. Even if sometimes it's not on the timing that we want, or it's not the way that we think it should happen, it always is for his glory and for our good. And so you can trust him. That word lean not on your own understanding. When I think about leaning on something, it means that you put your full weight on it. You lean knowing that it's going to hold you up. And it says to lean not on our own understanding. We shouldn't be leaning on the things that we think that we know. Sometimes we think we know better. We talked about that a couple of weeks ago in that Young Life talk that I sent to you guys, that sometimes we think we know best, but we don't. Lean not on our own understanding. Lean on him. Trust him. And he will make your paths straight. Everything will work out. I really hope that you are finding time to spend maybe just reading a few verses a day, encouraging yourself and encouraging the people around you. You never know what your words could mean to someone else. So I hope that you enjoy, like I said, this day. I'm looking up at the clouds and they're beautiful, and it's just a beautiful day out here. The birds are singing. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. Bye, ladies.